Hello there. Welcome to Humankind. This will become a regular on this channel. I have been following the beta. Trying them out, having a lot of fun with them. And I chose never to show them on the channel because, well, I wanted to show the full game and the full experience from the first time on and give you a good idea what this game is all about and adventure together through the ages. Because this is what people refer to as a civilization killer. I disagree with that because although it gets its mustard from Civilization and some other games in this genre, it's a completely different game and it exists on its own. It's well done and masterfully produced. The music, the way they approach the civilizations and the progression through the ages, it's wonderful. Now, since I have already played the betas off screen, I'm going to choose to start a playthrough with no tutorial. I want you to learn it along with me, see my mistakes, and if you follow this channel, you know I make a lot of mistakes and I love it. That's what gaming for me is all about. Making the wrong choices, learn from them and try again. So many YouTubers make videos with only perfect playthroughs. It's as it seems that all the others who fail are really bad at games. Although I think they do not show the actual enjoyment and hardship of gaming. But now, we are here for Humankind, so let's start and quit the chattering. No tutorial and let's continue and let's hear at that wonderful music. So because we are starting a new game, we can choose our empire color and symbol. This is marvelous. That's what games like Civilization lacked in my opinion. Most things were set in stone. Now, my symbol on the channel is a wolf, although this is a bear. It resembles my symbol the most. Yeah. Favorite color of mine is red, so we are going for red. We can change the avatar. Well, look at this. If you've watched YouTubers like Quill18 and not Party Elite, but some others, you could have unlocked their portrait or avatar. But for now, let's say I'm a man, you are male, I'm not cruel, although I am explosive. Inspirational, passionate, thoughtful, and vengeful. Well, the question is, what am I the most personally? I am vengeful and I am explosive. I have a really bad temper in real life. And yeah, I'm loyal, but I can be really vengeful in life. So let's keep it like this. I'm vengeful. Face. We have plenty of face options. Oh my. This is quite in depth. and listen to the music. Let's say we pick this face. Yep, I am one of those people with almost a unibrow if I do not trim it, so yes. Eye color, I have blue greenish eyes, so let's say we go for the regular blues. And for those who want to see each and every possible option, I am going through them right now. So this episode will replace the take a look at a certain game, because we are taking a look at Humankind, and after this will become a regular on Thursday. Bloody hell, even the noses we can change. Let's just pick a nose. Plenty of mouth options. Damn. There are a lot of options. And skin condition we can, holy. Freckles, sunburn, freckles, even birthmarks. Impressive. Age, young. Let's go like this. I'm not very old, but I'm mid-aged. That is maybe a bit too old. Let's take that. Scars, I don't have scars in real life. And I think most of them are a bit dramatic. But you know what? Let's go for an Odin look. Then we have hairstyles. So male and female hairstyle are combined in one. I know some people will be glad to see that. Oh yeah, really bushy. Ah. Yeah, I have rather short hair. So I'm thinking about choosing a different hairstyle. And I'm more grayish. Let's take a look. Can we turn the... Oh, we can turn him around. Bit of a... how are we going to call it? Gothic style? Bit more Lucius style? Bold. Bold is quite dramatic for this character. Let's go for bold. Although we chose grey facial hair. Well, a beard is a must. I am bearded. Not that heavy. I didn't expect it to take so much time in customization. Red and blue. Or you know what? I want to go for purple. Royal. Let's save this portrait. Hooray! So here we are. Let's play.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together and things start to get interesting and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind? Here is where it begins. The future that you carve through force of will and a bit of luck, out of the raw stuff of planet Earth. Alliances and enemies, wealth and danger, power and penury. May you leave the greatest mark.
And so we begin with our civilization. So at first you don't start with a settler, but you start with a hunting party, in which you explore the map and you can build settlements. Or you can claim a territory with influence. Influence is projected in this corner and how much you earn each time. Now we're going to move around the map first, explore it a bit, look for food resources so we can increase our numbers and have more hunting parties. And then we are going to claim a piece of land for our own. Now this is our empire or tribe symbol. We have several goals. We have one of the goals is have a 5 population or units within our empire. We only have 1 for the moment. Discover 10 signs and hunt a total of 5 animal units. Those things will all give us points, and those points we need to advance to the next era. And then we can choose our culture. And for the moment they are all locked. And I will go over all of them later. For now, we are going to scavenge and hunt.
This way.
Over here we have some signs. So let's collect
Just
that.
because a culture died out doesn't mean it wasn't worthy of study.
So we have now 5 influence and 2 research points. And we run out. Now, if we zoom out, this is the map. It's a vast map and completely unexplored. Let's end our first turn. Something that we can discover over here. It's an unknown strategic resource, so we know there is something over there that we might be able to use in the future, but at least not yet. Let's try and collect that item.
Full bellies and healthy children. I see where this is going.
So we found 10 food. So we're halfway growing another hunting party. Somebody has discovered a wonderful Mount Roraima. How much?
This way.
Some more signs. Signs and influence. Seed of an idea. Yesterday the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain. The stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind playing over golden waters. The ground down grain could feed the tribe twice over, but one of the tribal elders had another idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flour, she suggested planting half of them so the grasses may return next summer. It's a curious idea at odds with the nomadic life, but perhaps a harbinger of the future. What should we do? Now we can plant them or we can grind them. So if we grind them, we get a +2 food on city or outpost, or we get -25% on domestication research. I want to plant them so that we can make our first steps.
What's over there?
We have discovered incense over here and a little bit over there. We could raid the lair. What? Let's do that. And let's ransack that. Let's end that.
Hit them!
And here we go. Now we have 2 units. And 1 unit is going to auto-explore. And this one is going to continue its travels. So our kingdom has grown quite a bit. And we get another event, Lost Souls Part 1. Your scout becomes to you breathless from exertion. Between gasps he tells you that he spied another tribe not far ahead. He leads you on. Then after giving a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward in the brush. Ahead, a young woman no more than 13 summers is leading a ceremony. Her audience, a dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen. Many are crying, and when you see the bodies laid out, you understand they are in mourning. You know what you must do. We can either withdraw or we welcome them into our tribe. You know what? Let's welcome them. So we have now another group. And here we go. We have earned our era star. We have now 20 points in famed, and we are already at 4th place. So, what does that mean? We can choose a culture. Culture that already are taken are the Mykeans, the Harappans, and that's about it. So, you can choose whoever we want to be. For example, we can go for the Assyrians. We click on them, we get some options. So they are raid monsters and get a +1 movement, land movement speed on a unit and +5 combat strength bonus on when ransacking on an army. We get a special building called the Dunu, and that provides high border defense. This fortified citadel allows the Assyrians to assert their dominance over conquered territories. It gives us +2 influence each turn, a +10 district fortification, and a +1 combat strength in combat for units in or adjacent to the district. And can only be built once in every territory we have. It also gives us access to Assyrian raiders, but we need horses for that, and we haven't discovered them yet. Then we have the possibility to choose the Babylonians. Babylonians are a science-focused culture, so they get a +2 science per research technology on the capital. And then we have the Astronomy House. That gives us a -10 stability, which is important, but a +3 science per adjacent to a farmer's quarter on city or outpost. And gives us access to this unit, which I will not try to pronounce because I will butcher that name so mad. And we need strategic resources for that, namely bronze. Then we have the Egyptians, focused on building, and gives a +1 industry on tile producing industry, -10% on district industry, so production. They can build Egyptian pyramids and have the Markabata as a combat unit, but also need horses. Then we have the Hittites, and they are another combatant civilization. Then we have the Nubians, all focused on money. The Olmecs, focused on influence, and they have a ranged unit. The Nubians have also a ranged new unit. Then we have the Phoenicians with harbors. Would be interesting because we have a lot of coastline. Then we have the Zawha, which grants us +2 stability on a district and grants Confucian School, which is also +8 stability, +1 science, and +5 science if there is an adjacent mountain. So very interesting if you have mountains. So that's what we can choose from right now. And I feel like going, I want to say Zhao, but on the other hand, we need horses and bronze. And I'm not really interested in that. Or are we going for ships? The other possibility is Olmecs, Nubians, +5 money on luxury resource deposit, like incense that we already have found. Let's go for the Nubians. Let's go for the money tree. So if we adopt this, we get Golden Dreams, +5 gold on luxury resource deposits and +5 money on strategic resource deposits. So if we have any deposit, we will have +5 gold for that. We can build some kind of pyramids, which give us +2 industry, +2 money, but like most districts, will give us a -10 stability. And it will give us access to archers once we have carpentry. And that's easier to access than some of the strategic resources. So let's confirm. And now, when we end this turn, we will become Nubians. And we can claim a territory, for example. The game itself says, well, you know what? Over there is a very good position to build your new city. Now, food-wise, this is very good, but the difference between food, between this one and that, it's only 1, but production is 3, so we are going to build an outpost over here. And that will give us access to those 2 resources of incense. So let's do that. The other 2 are automated. And as you can see, we have an entire coastline. So we have urgent affairs require your attention. Let's take a look. A tribe's legacy. You stand at a crossroad. For many moons, the tribe has tracked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously learning the secrets of this land. How the materials hidden in the deep places and in plain sight might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage. How the beasts and plants of the land and sea can be most fruitfully harvested, and how myths and stories can glacially but inescapably give power over our greatest enemies, other tribes. Now you must decide in what domain the tribe will truly sharpen its knowledge for the ages to come. Will you be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers? Wattle and Dub will give us a +1 industry per population on city or outpost. That's powerful. Gives us 1 food or science. Ooh, it's a tough one. Because farming in the beginning is important, because the more food you produce, the faster your population expand, and the faster you expand, the more troops you can produce. On the other hand, if you have a higher production value, you can produce things a lot faster. But in the end, and more long-term play, science is the way to go. Because the quicker you invent things and have better technology than your neighbors, the stronger you are. The Romans proved it. So we are going for storytellers. And now, with the end of this turn, we will become Nubians.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. Your markets will be the birthplace of your famously canny merchants, who will in turn provide the means to equip your famously effective archers.
Hooray! They will move to the designated area. So we have chosen... the other ones have chosen the Mechanians. We already knew that. And yeah, we are the Nubians. So we have no goals. As you can see, we have no goals. Our first goal is to own 6 territories attached to any city, including the city's territory. Now we have none because we don't even have a city. Then reach a total value of 600 influence. Build 6 districts in our empire. Have a population of 12. Research 4 technologies. And destroy 6 enemy units. Once we reach 7 stars of the maximum of 21 stars you can reach, we can choose a new culture. Quick look. We can keep our culture, but although it will improve, it will have weaker units than the rest. As you can see, we have our classical Romans, the Persians, the Maya, the Mauryans, the Huns, the Goths, the Celts, the Carthaginians, the Greeks, and the Axumites. But that is for later. We have research for now. We can go for domestication, for artisans, for carpentry, which grants us the archers, or city defense. Well, we are going for carpentry. So that's that. Let's continue. And we have we are founding a city in 3 turns. Now we have something to deal with. Lost souls. This is a continuation. They got a disease. That's a pity. That's why they disappeared, I think. They are going to defend. Let's see. Let's skip. Let's station them. So that nobody else see that as an easy target to raid or plunder. So we see wildlife over here. And this area is full of incense. So that will be wonderful for us. So if we expand, I don't know why they keep running around. Right, so you're no longer automated. Neither are you. It's time for you to go on a discovery.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
So congratulations, we got our first districts. We can move it around. But we are not going to do that. We need a population first, if not mistaken. So the Egyptians are on the map as well.
Let's go.
And we found copper, so we need to expand to this area as fast as we can. And we have our first battle. Who are we fighting? Manual battle. Your side is stronger, but not that much. Let's go for a manual battle.
No mercy.
Attack, move. You know what? Let's go for defender. Ooh, yeah. So we won this battle. Marvelous. We gained 10 gold with this battle. And we cannot heal in this territory.
Let's go.
Can you heal over here? I think you can.
Yes, Commander.
Let's heal him up.
Yes.
Let's evolve the outpost into a city. Population will grow in 2 turns. Nice. And a pottery workshop. And public ceremony. Costs 39 turns. Let's keep it like this. Nice and easy. 1 idle city. And we're not constructing anything. Let's see. No, we don't want to do that. So let's go for the pottery workshop. Gives us 4 turns. Let's end this turn.
Come over here.
Let's move to the south. And we found marble. The Olmecs also have been chosen.
Over this way. Follow me.
They're still healing, so... Kerma gained population, acknowledge. And we can rename the city if we want. Do we want to claim this? Is there a decent spot to claim this? It would. Be nice. Do I have a big production boost? 14. 10. 11. So let's say we found another outpost over here. So we secure the copper and the marble. Yeah. So let's keep them over here. Our city Kerma will have this produced in 2 turns, the pottery workshop, and we will have new population in 6 turns. Let's end this turn.
Come over here.
We found silk over there, and hello. It says here is something interesting. Another empire has discovered Lake Hillier. Right then.
Follow me.
Are you fully healed? Yes. You know what? Go on auto exploration. Two more turns for the construction of our outpost. Let's get them to station here for a while.
A city means shelter for those who need it, a place to store food, pens for the pigs. It may not be glorious, but it beats sleeping under trees.
Alright, let's take a look. Can build a farmer's district if we want, but for the moment there is no immediate use for that. Let's build something like that for now. And salt. A bit more marble. Many rivers to cross. Is this finished? Yes. So to connect this to a city, we need 160 influence. A curiosity found. Acknowledge. Well, hello there. We found a curiosity, a ruined shrine, providing us 15 science and 10 influence. So that made us research the following things. We found the Taseti archers, lumberyards, and we can clear forests. So that's nice. And we can research something new. Now, these are advanced. Let's go for domestication first. Society, there is one territory in your empire sphere of influence, and well, it's completely ours because, well, yeah, that's the only one. And here we see one of the unknown civilizations. So if we want anything, we need to expand rather quickly. Hunting party, and we, oh, actual warriors. Now, they will join Kerma for now, just to defend them. They will go and explore. Let's see, Kerma. Oh, I have read this completely wrong. It's only 30 to attach the outpost to our city and 160 to make a new city. But we don't want a new city, or at least not yet. So let's attach this outpost. And that production influence will go to the city, so the production will be very much increased for now. Let's put you on auto exploration. Those two are three are my scouts, these two and this one. The warriors will be in my empire. Let's end this turn. Let's go for turn 20 and call it a day. And we research domestication. Wonderful. So we can produce scout riders. animal barns, and horses. So if we have horses, we can use it. Of course, we can research something new, something like irrigation. That would be very nice because we have a lot of rivers. Fishing may be interesting. Masonry. But let's go for calendar first. So here we are. Now. This is our first episode of Humankind. So I hope to see you all next week on Thursday for the continuation of this series. Leave a comment in the section down below what you think of this, if this is something you're interested in. But for now, thanks for watching and bye.